Well, it's just Cyndee and I today. We want to, in Lisa's absence, let everybody know that she is okay. She just couldn't be here with us today. And we wanted to start this segment off with saying, for the first time, happy 2026.
Yes.
They say on the news that after the 14th, you should not be still saying Happy New Year. So we're saying Happy 2026.
Oh, okay.
Because it's our first session in the 2026 year. We want to give a tremendous shout out to surviving 2025.
Oh, yes.
So for yourselves.
Is it not going to stop?
That was a big one. So it must have knew we lived through.
We lived through it.
2025. So for all of those that will pick this up on the replay, or you will catch us on a first run at the end of this when we upload it, we want to say thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for going through 2025 with us as a brand new podcast. We had some bloopers, we had some beautiful moments, and we've definitely grown into this position of using our voices. If I did not do the intro as we always do, we are mothers with the message, and we are voices of pain. And what we want you to know about us is that we're survivors. We're mothers that have had our children taken by gun violence here in Louisville, Kentucky. So from wherever you're joining, know that you're not alone, that you have support, and we happen to be some voices that are speaking from experience. No two situations are the same. We're not comparing, and we're not saying that our grief is going to be, exactly like your situation, but we do understand what it is to live in absence of our loved one. And so today, Cyndee and I have decided that we want to talk about some of the topics that grief already has you silent about, and you don't want to say these things out loud, but we want to name them. And it's doubt, disappointment.
And delay.
Doubt, disappointment, and delay, especially when you are a parent of a murdered child. So much of those 3 Ds goes into the daily routine of our new normal. Mm-hmm. The disappointment of all of the things that we no longer have access to. The phone calls from your loved one. The daily routine of seeing their faces.
We're disappointed in the system not getting justice for our babies.
That is the big part, on top of not having them here. We don't have anyone outside of our immediate selves and our families advocating for justice. And so
we become disappointed when family and friends are no longer there.
Yeah.
That's a disappointment to us.
Yeah. We're disappointed when people tell us when and how long that we should be holding on to our emotional attachments to our loved one.
That makes us feel like we're in a delay.
Yeah. Like, you're still sad? And
it's been this many years?
Yeah.
And you're talking about it every day still?
Yeah.
I wake up every morning to a realization that my child still isn't there, regardless if it's day 1 or year 6, like I'm getting ready to come up on. It's still there every day.
Every day. Next month will be 11 years for me, and it just seems like somebody put my life on fast forward, right? Like, just, those old CD players where you can do play, rewind, fast forward. Somebody just hit the fast forward button. Mm-hmm. And it's happening so fast that it's trying to, consume my memories. And I'm like, it feels to me, I'm on pause. It feels like, still year 1, 2. But somebody is forcing me to realize that it's been 11 years. Mm-hmm. And the doubt, that is a big one too. Doubting that there's literally hope on the other side of this. I've experienced a lot. 10 years gives you a full pie piece. You can, break this thing down into 2 5s. The first 5, I couldn't imagine getting to the second 5. You know what I mean? And
Absolutely.
there are doubtful days, but I do also have some things that have went in my favor. So disappointment had to be shut down for a while, and I'm glad about that. You know what I mean? Disappointment had to bow down to belief. I still believe that things can turn out better. It's just that doubt's louder than belief.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You feel it more.
Yeah.
You feel it a whole lot more.
And I think grief wants you to be a companion to doubt and disbelief and delay. What would you say to doubt, disbelief, and what was the other one?
Delay.
Delay. Doubt, disbelief, and delay. Disappointment. Also.
Yeah, it's disappointment. Doubt. I doubted myself a lot on how I mothered right after Allie. So there was a lot of doubt in me,
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
in myself. And then I'm on 6 years, and I didn't believe that there was going to be a happiness. I doubted that happiness would ever found me again after losing Allie. She was my happiness. She was my sunshine.
Yeah.
I have happy moments. I am happy. I am happy.
Yeah.
But I still have my sad moments.
Absolutely. We learn in our sessions that 2 realities can coexist at the same time. So doubt and belief can definitely be companions. And what grief will try to make you believe is that it's only disappointment, it's only delay, and it's only doubt when you are going through the process of grief. But it isn't. And that's the turn of this conversation. We want you to have hope, because gratitude is going to be the best set attitude, finding the things that support what you want to see. Have you ever heard say what you want to see? And until you see it, you got to keep saying it. And that way you manifest and you bring forward the positive that you definitely want to see. And so it's been 11 years and I have no justice for my son, but I'm always saying, one day I'm going to have the turnout that I desire. And that is for someone to find my son's case, because in 2026, this happened 11 years ago. And underneath all of the hundreds of files that have been added on top of him, somebody's going to do their job and they're going to do the right thing. And I'm going to get a phone call that is going to open up a clogged valve in my heart. And they're going to say, your son is not on the sealed list, and that there will be justice in his name. And I don't know what that'll look like. But I'm so hopeful that this can happen for me. And I want that for every parent that has never got a court date, that has a cold case, that has, just been maneuvering their emotional feelings about what justice looks like in the dark. We're not alone. Our cases are very unique, and the timing will come to where something will shift. And for the parents that are going to court and not hearing what they want to hear from the judge or the jury, he has the final say. And whoever he is to you, if that's the creator, if that's the higher source, if that's God, hey, listen, I want you to know that you're not fighting alone. This is a fixed fight, and in the end, you will get your fair opportunity to say, I know that there was someone advocating for me on a higher level, because it's going to turn in our favor. And when we begin to think like that, it just opens up a part in your mind like, how can I, fix my feelings to stay there?
Yeah.
Because doubt is really, really strong. It'll have you thinking like you're bipolar. 1 minute you're up and then the next minute you're down. So what do you do to stay in that balance when you're having that self-talk and when you got to pull yourself up by the bootstraps? What do you say to Cyndee to pull yourself together?
Bitch, you got this. And I say it a lot in the
Absolutely.
mirror. I do. Come on, girl.
Yeah.
You got this.
And having those hard conversations with yourself is real, because if you can't talk to you and be real with you, nobody else is going to believe you either. And we're not just Cyndee and Elgina. We're Cyndee, the wife. I'm Elgina, the wife. You're Cyndee, the mom.
The mom.
You're
The
Cyndee,
dog groomer.
The dog groomer. I'm the hairdresser. That's crazy. We both. We're so many different titles, and we are moms of murdered children. And we only get to sit in self-pity, self-doubt, self-blame for just a little while because other titles are calling our name.
And I've been sitting here. So when you ask me the doubt, the disappointment, and the delay, my grief has been that. But I think right now is the court system. They're all three. Mm-hmm. All three of it right now. Mm-hmm. I doubt them. I doubt them getting any kind of accountability. The disappointments that I've had in the last 5 years. Mm-hmm. And it's been a delay. We're going on 6 years since my child has been murdered. 5 years since it's been in the court system. And we still don't have any accountability. There will never be justice.
No.
Ever. But not accountability for their actions.
I love how you corrected that too, because justice it would have never happened. Accountability means it happened, and this is what you get to pay for your portion of, causing the pain. 11 years for me.
Yeah.
I'm so hopeful for you because it's even before a judge.
Right.
But 6 years. So 11 years not having anything. But 6 years and it's in
court. 6 years every 6 weeks, paying those parking tickets, and so that you can, or what is it called when you go and it ain't a parking ticket because I didn't get a parking ticket. I paid to stay in the garage.
The garage.
Yeah, but you got to pay every time.
Every time.
And you might be there 10 minutes. You might be there 2 hours. I still got to pay $9 to go park my car in the garage.
That is crazy talk. It's crazy that we are, not only did we have to pay for the funeral for somebody's wrongdoing, mm-hmm. we have to pay the hospital bills. And you're telling me that you got to pay $9 every time you go up to the court system, knowing that you're trying to receive accountability for Allie's.
Yeah.
Whew. That's the part that makes you doubt, like,
I'm losing.
Is anybody listening?
Yeah. I mean, I have to
lose work. Time off work.
I'm losing money because I'm not at work, and it is.
Who's going to supplement that money?
It's put a big toll on me. This last court date. I went into convulsions. My body did.
Wow.
And I really realized that I needed more help than just myself and the little group therapies that I'm doing.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
And I did. I went to therapy. I've started going to see a therapist again, and I'm looking at it in a different way this time. Before, when I first went in, I needed somebody to fix me. You got to fix me. Like, you got to take this pain, and you got to take this hurt away. I need you to fix me. But now that I've been in this for 5 years, I don't need you to fix me. I need you to help me find the tools for me to fix me.
Yes. Because I trust me.
Right.
And even if I have some doubt, I still believe that I am my best advocate. Yeah. And I love that you're taking it 2026 and advocating for yourself. Mm-hmm. Not just Allie, because that's the thing we do. We're good as nurturers. We want to advocate for our family and everybody else, and especially our child that no longer has a voice. But who takes care of the caregiver? We are the ones that have to and get to do this when everybody else says, I'm tired, I'm not going to be able to make it this time, you still have to. And even if your check was short to just $20, 9 of those $20 was going to that parking meter to get there. And so thank you for
we've
sharing that out.
actually even, like, my husband just dropped me off and
wow.
didn't come in because we
Yeah.
didn't have the funds to pay for it.
See, that's the crazy part.
I mean, but somebody's always been there.
Yeah.
Me, my husband, my other daughter, and 2 of her god sisters have been to every court date.
And every one of you all have to pay the $9 for every vehicle that's in that lot. It's crazy.
Well, we do a ride share. Like, we all ride together. Like, sometimes it takes 2 carloads. Mm-hmm. But yes, both carloads have to pay it, and we don't know how long we're going to be there, so we can't put money in the meter.
Yeah.
Because we don't know how long it's going to be. It could be 5 minutes. It could be 2 hours, depending on if the judge or the attorneys show up on time, if the people show up on time. Court is such a joke.
And that's just one of the hurdles with grief. I want to encourage people to be real this year. 2026, it's okay not to be okay, but it's okay to say that I'm going to need a little extra cushion. I'm going to need a little extra padding this year. And whatever that is, do you even know what you need? First of all, you cannot ask for help if you don't know what you need. And that was what you were saying. At first, you was like, fix me. I don't know what I need, but just fix me. Now you're saying, hey, look, I know that this, and this is what has been going on. And can you give me resources and tools so that I can help myself?
Because I'm already doing journaling, meditating, praying, yoga, planting, Legos. Like, I'm trying to find things to do to keep myself from my brain constantly thinking of all the negative, bad, and disappointments that you do when you sit and become stuck in your depression, your grief. So I've started planting, learning about plants. I've kept them alive. I mean, we're going on like 2 years. I've got some plants and I ain't killed them, and I ain't never had a green thumb. If a plant was in my house, it was dead.
Mine's
I had
always
people
dead.
begging me, can I take that plant home? And can I take that plant home and bring it back to health? And now I'm actually doing it, So I'm doing stuff, but sometimes when it's like court this last time, I mean, when I say my body went into convulsions, my body went into, and there was nothing that I could do to get myself out of that.
Yeah.
I was trying the breathing techniques. I was trying to meditate. I was trying to ground. I was inhaling and exhaling and screaming when I exhaled, but nothing was releasing the anxiety that was in my body.
Can we go a little bit further, like some of the stuff that we were speaking about in the car? Cyndee is one of the persons that I've physically been around almost all of your entire grief. Yeah. And so for me to see the change and, just the different seasons of her grief, this season is very different. And she's elevating in such a way that her growth is demanding more tools. And
that makes sense.
Yeah, because we only are healed to the level of what we know. And so now that you're knowing more, your toolbox needs to get bigger. And Cyndee is a very emotional sharer. She will let you know. You don't have to guess with her if she's happy or she's sad. She is very vocal with her tears. And so they say that people that cry easy has a very soft heart. And so I know for sure that we were talking about her seeing the psychologist and even being introduced. And this is only for those that have tried holistically and you're in a level of, I'm finding myself in this situation more times than I care to be in, and I am not able to self-regulate. Cyndee discussed with me that she is now going to allow her psychiatrist to prescribe her some medication that is going to just stabilize some things, the regulation part. And this is where you know that you've grown to where you stop trying to self-medicate, you stop trying to avoid, you stop really beating yourself up because you don't have what it is that you need.
I have I have realized, I mean, honestly, sitting back, I've watched myself get snappy, real snappy at those who are really close to me, people at work, people at home. I was changing, and I could see that. I could see that the anxiety was getting to me, and so I did. And I haven't. I'm not going to get on a medicine. I'm going to do this all by myself. I got this. I want to feel this because I know I have to feel it to heal it.
Absolutely.
And I think that I have felt it for the last 5 years.
Yeah.
And I have felt the worst. That now that the medicine can help me so that I can be greater, so that I can stop for a second and my brain is not continuously going. You know, I can.
Can I stop you for
organize
1
stuff.
minute?
Yeah.
That's the beautiful thing. You already know what the bad side looks like. Now you have the support and you're seeing the difference in real time. You're seeing I can organize. At first, when I was going through all of this, all these thoughts were in my head and I couldn't get anything done.
Nothing.
Her eyes are bluer and clearer than I've ever seen before, you guys. I see her every other Monday. And she's smiling, and just the small victories that she told me, in the car, that she was able to take a shower for a very long time. And those, if you know her and you know her truth and her stories, those are miracles.
Yes. Yeah. It hurts to take a shower, but this medicine, I can actually take a shower. And it was the best feeling shower that I've had in a long time. I mean, it usually takes me 15 minutes for my body to ease back down from being hyped up from the showers hitting me. That it takes me about 15 minutes and then I can take a shower. This time I got in and was able to get my hair wet immediately.
Turn around so these people can see how long this hair is. This ain't no 5-minute shower she was taking. Look how long this hair is. So she was able to shampoo her entire head of hair.
And my hair is down.
And it's down. She never has it down. It's always in a ponytail. So those are the good things that finding out what you need for yourself in grief. In her story and what she's going through and what she's allowing to happen for her is not going to be everybody's fix. Because I grew up very religious and they were like, you don't need a therapist, just take it to the Lord in prayer. But I stood up at my brother's funeral and I had wrote a book. It's called Good Grief's Guide to Healing. And I researched everything because I needed it for myself. And I want everybody to know you can have God and a therapist. You can literally go through this with a companion because the group sessions are amazing, but you live an individual life. And each individual has a life plan that is not going to be exactly like nobody else's. I'm not a morning person. So a lot of the times, if I have to start my day earlier, it's going to look different because that's not my normal routine.
And I'm up at 4:00 in the morning and ready to take a nap by now.
Right. So just those little things, learning out how to work yourself after grief, because you are a new being, regardless if you want to believe it or not. The things that used to do it for you, they may not do it anymore. And you might be at a place where you want a more simplistic life. Me and Cyndee laughed a good chuckle because last year before last, I've always been, I was taught by some of, for those that don't know, but they'll find out, my best cousins, they're, how do I say this? My best cousins are divas. and they've always dressed me up. I was their little doll baby, and so the statue that my father held and who my grandparents are, they say don't disappoint us when you walk out the door. And being a cosmetologist, we always have to be groomed and presentable. And that's a facade for me because if I'm at home, if you come to my house in Elgina's real life, I'm not dressed up. I don't look cute, but I do it because that's what others expect out of me, right? And when Cyndee picked me up today, we both have on our jogging suits, and I look over at Cyndee and I'm like, "Girl, that is the cutest jogging suit ever."
And I'm loving on hers too.
And I'm like, in this season, I want easy. I want clothes that I can not think about. Just two pieces I can put on. I said, "Cyndee, where you get it from?" And she told me where she got it from. And she said it came in combo. I said, "Oh my God, I'm ordering it."
Okay.
And those are just the simple things because grief is already taking up too much of my life, too much of my time. And to fuss over something to wear. It's going to get dirty. I got to wear it around, and it's probably not going to be the most comfortable thing, but if I can make it comfortable and cozy, because in my real life, I could wear pajamas all day, every day.
All day long.
And it's not because I'm lazy or, I don't care about myself. I feel better when I'm cozy.
And comfortable.
If I'm uncomfortable in the clothes that I'm in, I don't feel like I'm representing my best self. And I don't need to be judged about anything else. And so how do you fix that? You find clothes that make you feel good. and
you find sweatshirts and sweatsuits that match. So all you got to do is
put them together.
Find you a pair of shoes.
Pair of shoes. Easy, simple, and done. And so I think what we wanted you to hear, with all that being said, do what makes you feel good. Find the, less complex traveled road, right? Because on this journey towards on this journey towards healing, we have to make sure that we're going to be consistent. And if it gets too rough and too tough, we're going to quit. And I don't have it in me to stop. I will always be an advocating voice for Anthony Jerome Smith Jr. And so will Cyndee, and so will Lisa. Lisa will never stop saying Dre's name. Cyndee will never stop saying Allie's name. We're going to show up to every court case. We're going to show up.
I've even got it on my license plate now.
She does. Oh my God. It's so cute.
We are saying it loud and proud.
Absolutely. We're down like 4 flat tires. We're going to ride this life out until the wheels fall off. And so as we're riding till the wheels fall off, we want to be comfortable. Yes. We want to make sure that doubt does not delay us and the disappointment does not take us out. So we have to counteract, and we have to show gratitude as our set attitude. We have to plan for the disappointment. And the delay does not mean denied. And do you hear me when I say that?
That's right.
This delay does not mean denial. Something good is going to come and happen for you if you stay the course. So as we take this moment to kind of end, Cyndee has something. I want to read a small little piece of a poem that I wrote. I think I still have it. Let's see. And Cyndee will be getting our end of year information. Again, we want to thank you for how many sessions is this? How many what number is this?
I'm going to say 15.
What?
I really think
15? Okay, wow. Again, Lisa is not here with us physically on the couch, but we acknowledge her in her absence. Dre is still do right every day. And we just want to give a big love offering to her. What button do we press to
for what?
Give her a shout out?
Well, we'll just shout out.
We love you, Lisa.
She's our button pusher.
Yes, this is your job. This is Lisa's job. So we still had to incorporate that in some kind of way to let her know that we were still in it to win it with you, Lisa.
Yes, we're thinking about you and can't wait to see you in 2 weeks. I'm going to do these. Let me do these real quick. So the end of the year for 2025 in Louisville, Kentucky, we had 117 deaths, 262 non-fatals, 5,404 shot spotters. But I was going to say that differently. So I'm going to say it the way I was going to say it, and I planned on saying it.
Okay.
5,404 shot spotters that made 262 non-fatal shootings and 117 deaths.
100
And 17 deaths.
Yeah. Wow.
That was last year's totals for Louisville, Kentucky.
And I want to not discredit, not disappoint, but they say that crime is down here in Kentucky.
If
you look at it that way.
If you look at it, and I always Office of Prevention Gun Violence Prevention. On their webpage, it has everything on there. There is a dashboard that you can press on, and it will show you from 2023 to 2026. And we really are down. I mean, by half when it comes to the shot spotter numbers. And I don't know 2023, but 2020s, I know we're down 60 deaths. There was 174 in 2020. This year already, though, we have 461 shot spotters, 14 non-fatal, and 2 fatal.
2 fatal. And we're only in day 12.
12. 16 people have been affected. Physically
and we only
affected.
Have been in 26 for 12 days.
And 16 people.
16 people.
But 461 gunshots. I mean, the children are hearing those. You know, elderly people are probably having heart attacks because of them. I mean, honestly.
400 shots in 12 days.
In 12 days.
That's like we're in a military base and they're in boot camp training.
It's very sad.
Very sad.
Very, very sad. But we are doing things. We got our feet on the ground.
Yes,
and
we do.
We are going to be working on this.
Yeah, we're going to personally take our own responsibility towards what this looks like for community. Mothers with a message and voices of pain. We're not just about talking; we're about action. And we want to thank Ms. Rose Smith and all of the other counterparts that are putting together this. What is it?
It's GVO. Program, the GVI program.
GVI.
With
and more information about that will be coming. We don't want to loosely just put anything out there, but be on the lookout, because what you don't understand is we're in front of this camera, but a lot of the work we do is behind the scenes, and it takes a lot of patience, practice, and participation to get what we're going for done. And I just thank the community for seeing us, hearing us, and believing that what we don't have as accountability today, we're working for it for tomorrow.
Yes.
We are working for it for tomorrow, so that the next mom or dad that is in this situation, we're going through it the first round so that we can say what we don't like and what we won't change. But it took somebody to stand up and say something so that we can get these things changed. It may be moving in the smallest centimeters, but we're moving in the right direction. And I want to just, as we are beginning to close, if I stumble over my words, it's because this is my first time speaking aloud. I do a lot of writing, but reading it out, I'm not, all that amazed with sharing my thoughts out loud. But he gave me this gift, and I said in 2026, I'm going to use it a little bit more. So doubt, disappointment, and delay. Doubt whispered that nothing would change, that prayers were falling flat, that silence meant not one more was listening. Disappointment sat heavy in my chest because I believed with my whole heart and still watched things fall apart. Delay felt like being parked in between, not moving forward, not able to go back, just waiting, breathing, enduring. But in the quiet, I learned doubt does not cancel destiny. Disappointment does not erase purpose. And delay is not denial. It is preparation. Some seasons don't bloom loudly. They're rooted deeply. And one day, what waited will arise stronger than what rushed ever could. So be patient. Be patient.
Be patient with yourself.
Be patient with you. Be patient with your situation. Be patient because it is going to work on purpose and you're going to prevail. That's not my promise. That's his promise. So thank you all. I'm Elgina Smith. I'm Anthony Jerome Smith's mother. And my word is I'm going to have a set attitude on gratitude because I am living this life for legacy twice, his and mine.
Ooh, I like that. And I'm Cynthia Garrett, the mother of Alexandria Daggett, and we have our triple L's, and mine is laugh because it's contagious and healing. We're going to live and not just survive, and we are going to love everybody, including yourself.
And because Lisa's not here,
We do right every day for
and
Dre.
Dre. All right. Until next time, tune in. We do have the ACE Healing Project page. You are welcome over there. Follow us for all the upcoming 2026 calendar events. We are in person every other Monday, starting back in February. This evening at 6:00, if you're in the Louisville area and you get this podcast, we are having a healing board party. And what we want you to do is come and get the information. So when we are in person and we actually have the healing board party, we're going to see how equipped you are, what's in your toolbox. So again, this is Voices of Pain and Moms with a Message. And this is our first 2026 session, and we look forward to being with you for the rest of the year. Until next time, peace.
Toodles!